What experience do you have for Welfare and International Officer?
So far I have been involved in a few campaigns that are aiming at improving the welfare of students at UCL, and I'm a leader of a Changemakers project, so I'm looking at how my department could improve the support that they give us. And I have also been involved with the Cut the Rent campaign, and I have also done some nationwide campaigns showing the contribution of migrants to the British society. And I have also worked in the UCL cafe, which, you know, I'm not gonna be making coffee, but the role gave me the opportunity to see how the union works and what needs to be changed.
So the Welfare and International Officer position could encompass a lot of things. So to you, which three are the most important? What are your priorities?
So my first priority would be ensuring that all students get the same support throughout the whole university. Because right now I think what support students get depends a lot on their department or even their personal tutors, and you know, UCL is such a big institution, it can't not have those mechanisms in place. And the second one would be representing international students more, because I think right now there is a lot of campaigns aimed at international students, but you know, we have such a diverse student body. It would be a shame not to take advantage of it, and we should learn from each other, learn about different cultures, but also what solutions from other countries we could have in Britain. And the third important thing for me would be ensuring that the student union is actually for students, and that students know it and that we listen to them.
How would you develop and improve welfare campaigns at UCL? And do you think there's a way that you would link them to non-welfare campaigns like liberation and education?
I think right now at UCL there is quite a lot of effort, both from the union and from the university, to improve the student experience, but I think it's all very fragmented. Campaign-wise, we need to find like a solution and find a single directory where everyone, students and staff, could find all of the things that are going on and can help students. And I think it's very important to link welfare to other things, and I'm a big fan of the Zero Tolerance campaign, but we definitely need more training for union staff, for academic staff and for students. And I also feel very strongly about improving education, because I feel right now, and I think everyone feels, that UCL is overcrowded and that our education is not really what we should be getting, so I feel very strongly about improving that.
You say you want to solve the problem of overcrowding at UCL. I would question how, because adding to the student body is obviously part of UCL policy, and extra space in central London doesn't exactly grow on trees. So could you explain some ideas for how you would solve that?
Well, growing the student body is UCL's policy, but doesn't mean that it's good, and they need to know that we don't agree to that, because I feel right now we are just being like, oh, that's UCL's policy, there is nothing we can do about it, but that's not true. We can demand from the university that they stop just increasing the number of students and actually listen to us.
So does space come into it at all? Are you thinking about how we can better use the space that we have now, or would you be thinking about finding more space?
I think we are quite good at using the space right now, although, you know, there is a problem with space, but we can't just magically expand. But space-wise, in the future, you know, there's gonna be the new campus, and university is just ignoring what students are saying about the new campus, and I think they should include us in the decision-making process, because, you know, it's gonna be a place for students, not just for the managerial stuff.
Can you expand on your mental health policy for us, particularly about the more support during exam period? What kind of support do you think people need, and how do you visualise implementing that?
So first of all, as I mentioned, I think there should be one directory where everyone can refer to, because, I don't know, I was struggling a lot during exams and I didn't feel like there was enough going on. And I think right now the union has quite a few good ways of solving problems, but our tutors also need to know that that we are people, and that we don't, you know, we are not perfect. And I feel like a lot of people are not getting enough support from our personal tutors, so definitely we will have to work on that.
You do talk about reforming the personal tutor system on your manifesto. What do you think goes wrong there?
I think the personal tutors are not getting enough training, and so it depends a lot on the person. If the person just is the kind of person that would naturally help. I haven't seen my tutor in 3 years, and I think a lot of people feel like that. So there needs to be one system of training all the personal tutors, and it can't depend on each department.